Alright guys, this is Acid Roots, time for part 2 of Let's Play Super C. Now, due to the continued difficulty of this game, I am not going to be doing 2 stages per video like I did last time. But I would almost have to guess that that's probably the formula that's going to happen here, so just get prepared for it. It's because this game is pretty tough. I mean, with my Contra skilled, I should be able to at least last and regulate a little bit, but it's going to be kind of tricky. So this is a tough game. This is one of the toughest games for the NES, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So it's kind of I ain't playing around, so I'm going to use save states. You get to get a glimpse at my NES Classic a bit, but I'm just kind of the thing. It'd be so much easier with Cobalt here to help out or something like that, but we're just going to go with it. So, yep, this will be periodically updated. We're about halfway done with the game. I think there's only 8, maybe 9 stages in the game in total, but it's kind of the main thing. You definitely are going to want the spread shot. I think for the most part I'm going to try to just not die at all by using save states and just kind of keep the spread shot because it makes the game so much simpler. I mean, honestly, it's doable without the spread shot, but it wipes the floor with most enemies. So that's just the thing about it. But these are 2 classic games for the NES. I mean, this Contra 1 and 2 are both badass. They were as badass as it got back in the 80s. This felt like Mel Gibson should have played one of these characters in a movie or something. You know, he did Lethal Weapon. That's just like Contra. Either him or Sylvester Stallone, but he was a little old to have probably done this game, but still. Nowadays, you'd think if there was a Contra game, it'd be by like Dwayne Johnson or something. So it makes me wonder how many people remember that he was in the game Doom way back in 2005. So, the Doom guy. So that was his name. So, yep. We're just gonna. NES Classic was top notch. That's the thing about it. It's thoroughly enjoyable. I'm so glad I own one. I don't know where they are today. It's been a while. I don't think I remember seeing them in stores last year, but with coronavirus, you know, Nintendo would probably be like, oh, we were going to ship some. The shipping with the NES Classic was always so, like, underhanded. So, this boss is really going to kick my ass for a little while, so get used to this, folks. So, and this is it's not really a boss as much as it is a mini boss. The boss is actually simpler than the mini boss. I like how they jump out of trees. It's kind of funny. So animated. Let's cut to the chase a little bit here. But yeah, so honestly, what you want to do if you're not using save states is you can only shoot this thing so many times before he'll shoot out of those turrets, those 6 turrets that he has. So you want to jump on top of it and then wait until it goes off to one side and keep shooting it. But you're only going to get so many opportunities to shoot it. And obviously, if you die, you know that it's curtains. That's kind of the thing. So as you can see, that you get like 1 round to shoot it, and you have to duck. As the best option is just to duck when it shoots that. Most of them will go over your head. So. Yeah. But yeah, they'll try to clip you when you try to jump, so. So this would be the stage that would give me problems. I think I could probably get to this stage without using save states, but I think this would really piss me off. It takes a considerable amount of practice to be able to take this thing out without save states. Like, for example, Nintendo Capri Sun did this game way back in like 2010 or something, but then he probably was around to play it every day back in the 80s. That was kind of the thing. It's just, I don't know, and I'm not spoiled. I was never a spoiled gamer, you know, to sit there and think that I was above, like, starting the game from the beginning, but I tell you, I wasn't back when I was 13 and 17, but, you know, as I reached, like, my mid-20s, once YouTube and Let's Plays kind of got more popular, I was just like, you know, I've seen so many people use emulation and that sort of stuff, and then they just skip to the point where they win. And just kind of, that's what did it. That's what did the trick there. But I'll still beat this game. I mean, no matter what, folks, you're going to see me beat this damn game. This is kind of the legal version of save states. It was really ingenious that Nintendo realized that people were going to need to do this. Games like Ninja Gaiden and Ghosts and Goblins and all those games, Super C, they were really some ass clowns with this. They just did not. And that's kind of the situation, but it teaches you, like, repetition, though. So, when you think video games don't learn you any lessons, I mean, chopping down trees, you know, if you're a lumberjack or something, it's kind of like, well, you know, obviously, the repetition of you get what I'm trying to say here. The repetition of a video game is going to learn you better than, like, some other job. Even a plumber, you screw up someone's plumbing, it's kind of like, well, you know, now I'm gonna sue the company or whatever, and you're probably fired. But you get the idea. So yeah, this thing is really an idiotic boss. I don't know where they designed this. It's like a crab of some sort. Although it should be called the crab boss, the STD boss, or something. You know, walking at you sideways. But I'm just gonna get this underway and get this in motion here. Yeah, so yeah, we're not gonna see stage 4 in this episode, but we will next time, because it'd probably take me more like 20 minutes, and then that would wind up being like a 2 GB video on my phone. I only have so much space with all the other videos I'm trying to do. But this is neat for an NES game. I'm surprised they were able to do this. It did come out in 88, so maybe 89. I think it was 88. This game is older than me. Huh. Yeah. Brilliant game. I'm just kind of... Yeah, you just kind of want to wait more so than jump ahead. Because the crap that actually sets in motion, so... And we have our boss. So this one's actually a lot easier. You just have to be a little bit dodgy, and you should be okay. The spread shot works wonders, though. If you have your basic weapon, if you die, in other words, if you die even once and you go back to your basic weapon, this is going to take a lot longer. It's really a pain in the ass. That's why save states are so brilliant. Already killed one of them. 2. These next 2 are going to take a while, though. Kind of makes me want to play, for a brief second, it makes me want to play Contra 3, the Alien Wars, but then I realized that that game is too tough. I changed my mind. So. These NES games are worth it, though. Simple enough, you know. Alright, so stay tuned. Subscribe for more fun. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful night.